A powerful earthquake with a magnitude of 7.5 struck Itugon, Benguet today, causing a widespread damage and panic. Authorities report collapsed building, infrastructure damage, and disruption to power and communication lines. Emergency response team have been deployed, and residents are urged to stay in safe areas and official instructions. The extent of casualties and damage is still being assessed. Aftershocks are expected, and people are advised to remain vigilant.
Did you know that there are 3 types of disaster? They are characterized by different characteristics. Disasters are divided into 3 types. Number 1 was the natural disaster. The next type of disaster is man-made disaster.
If you got a bumper, then twerk it. Miss, if you got a bumper, then shake it. Vibrate it, embrace it. If you want a baby, let's make it. First step, room, next step, get naked.
The last type of disaster is the combination of biological disaster and the act of terrorism. So this type of disaster is, we can call it as a hybrid type of disaster wherein it is a combination of 2 types of disasters. So the next thing is, let's now differentiate what is risk, hazard, and complex emergency. First is hazard. Hazard is something that imposes a potential damage or effect to something. On the other hand, risk pertains to what we know as something that will also deal or will probably impose a damage, but it reflects the possible severity of what it can affect on something.
Ano ba yan? Hala, teka lang. Basahin mo nga yan. Retnet, tama. Teka nga. Teka lang ah. Do not enter! Basahin mo. Sige. Oo nga. Di ba?
Lastly is complex human emergency, or combination of governmental crisis and effects of the disaster. Right? For example, here in Etiague, when Etiague does not have enough resources to respond during typhoons or to respond during the effects of typhoons, that can be classified as a complex human emergency. Problems within the government and problems affected by the disaster or brought by the disaster.
Thank you for the ice cream served by Delicious Strawberry.
Mitigation, preparation, response, recovery.
What are the things to do before a disaster?
Hoy, nabalitaan mo ba yung lindol sa Itugon, Benguet? Ay, oo. Kaya dapat lagi tayong maging prepare sa mga kailangan natin, lalo na yung mga pagkain. At first aid kit magdala tayo. Pati yung mga flashlight. Tapos dapat palagi tayong dapat alam natin yung kung saan yung evacuation center.
A few minutes later.
Earthquake alert. Drop. Get low to avoid falling. Cover. Protect your head under a sturdy surface. Hold. Stay in place until the shaking stops. Stay safe. Stay ready.
Some societal factors like population displacement, urbanization, economic inequalities, and geographic disparities have contributed to the losses in human and in properties. These factors highlight the importance of addressing societal vulnerabilities in disaster management and mitigation strategies.